Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and welcome to our football construction site as we build the team through the 2018 NFL Draft. You always hear others say that this particular draft is weak, or wait until next year to take this particular position, or the draft is an inexact science. Well, we at Football Game Plan believe that all three of those statements are huge myths, and we are here to show you why, as we will infuse talent onto each NFL team to make them better. Before we get started, let's take a look at the mock draft rules. Number one, we will be utilizing the Football Game Plan scouting rankings on these prospects, so that'll explain why you will probably see prospects go higher or lower than where they are probably slotted in other mock drafts, which also ties into point number two. These selections are based off what I would do as the GM of the team. They're not indicative on what I think will happen or what will happen or what I've heard. They're simply based off what I would do as a GM based off what I personally believe the team needs are. And finally, it's only a mock draft, so just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. To check out the full grades on all of these prospects and the other 532 players that we've graded for the 2018 NFL Draft, feel free to check out the website below. In the first round, the Broncos addressed their offensive line by taking the best offensive lineman in this draft class in Quentin Nelson out of Notre Dame. He's going to make them a much better running team and is an immediate day one starter. I went to the other side of the ball with the second round pick out of Washington and Vita Vea. I think some people may feel as though he's a limited player, which is fine, but he would definitely be a welcomed addition on the inside for the Broncos. Denver has two third-round selections, and with the first one, I chose running back Mark Walton out of Miami. His game reminds me a lot of Kareem Hunt, and I think he has a chance to be the guy within this offense, which could have him yielding similar results. Jamarco Jones is a versatile offensive lineman that's very capable of playing inside as well as on the outside as a tackle. With the recent acquisition of Jared Bell here via trade, adding a player like Jones will give them good swing depth up front. The Broncos are armed with two fourth-round picks, and I stayed in Bloomington, Indiana for both of them. Wide receiver Simmie Cobbs Jr. gives them another big wide receiver presence on the outside. He's very good at playing above the rim and is also very underrated after the catch. Tegray Scales would be an ideal fit for the Broncos at inside linebacker. He's able to get through the trash pretty well and seems to have a knack for making big plays. Why not stay in Bloomington for one more pick and tight end Ian Thomas? The Broncos got Jake Butt last season out of Michigan and can use an additional option at tight end, and Thomas is coming off of a stellar week at the Senior Bowl. Avonte Maddox is an excellent slot corner that has above average press skills. I thought he more than held his own this past January at the East-West Shrine game. And speaking of holding their own at the Shrine game, quarterback JT Barrett was the best quarterback in attendance. I think there's something to be said for a guy that has that extensive of a resume of success. I think he can be a solid number two in Denver. That'll be another coach in the room. So that's a wrap for this edition of Building Through the Draft. If you want to watch our other NFL Team 7-round mock draft videos, as you should, be sure to subscribe to us on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan, where you can also catch all of our FBGP scouting prospect ranking videos, and also subscribe to Football Game Plan podcast on iTunes and check out the Scout Team podcast.